What if I told you the United Nations wasn't just created to bring peace? What if there was a hidden reason behind its formation? Most people believe the UN was simply made to prevent wars, but history tells a different story. What if the real reason was about power, control, and global dominance? To understand the truth, we need to go back in time, to a world on the brink of destruction. Chapter 1. The world before the UN. Before the United Nations, there was another organization, the League of Nations. It was created after World War I, promising peace. But there was just one problem. It failed, miserably. The League had no real power. Countries ignored its decisions. And when Germany, Italy, and Japan started attacking other nations, the League did nothing. Then came World War II, the deadliest war in history. Over 70 million people lost their lives. Cities were turned to rubble. The world was in chaos. The war had to end, but more importantly, world leaders knew they needed a new system, one that would keep them in control. Chapter 2. The official story versus the secret reason. So in 1945, 51 countries came together to form the United Nations. The official reason? To promote peace, prevent wars, and bring nations together. Sounds noble, right? But here's what they don't tell you. The UN wasn't just about peace. It was also about power, keeping control over the global economy, deciding which wars were legal, and making sure the world stayed in their hands. At the heart of this system was the UN Security Council, made up of 5 powerful nations: the United States, the Soviet Union, China, the United Kingdom, and France. These 5 had something no other country had: the veto power. This meant that even if the entire world wanted something, just one of these 5 countries could block it. Example: a stick figure slamming a veto button while other countries look frustrated. So was the UN really about fairness? Or was it a way for powerful nations to control global decisions? Chapter 3. How the UN changed the world. Since its formation, the UN has played a role in major world events, but not always in the way you'd expect. For example, the Korean War, the 1950s. The UN sent troops to stop communism. But was this about peace or political interests? The Iraq War, 2003. The UN didn't approve it, but the US invaded anyway. The UN peacekeeping missions. They've helped, but some have been accused of corruption and failure. Today, some say the UN is a force for good, while others believe it's just a tool for the world's most powerful countries. Cut to different world leaders, some supporting the UN, others criticizing it. What's next for the UN? So was the United Nations really created to bring peace? Or was it just a way for powerful nations to keep control? Is it truly fair? Or just another system built to serve the strongest? What do you think? Is the UN a success, or just a hidden empire in disguise? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.